But you want to lead though, right? This why we get nowhere.
Bills are not being paid currently at this very
I'm
moment.
gonna let you finish. But you out of order. But I'm just trying to show y'all how y'all be so disrespectful. Get in these board meetings and you act a fool. Y'all should stop, because at the end of the day, all we've been doing, everybody, is fighting since I became mayor in the village of Dalton. But you never once, if y'all want to be leaders, y'all got to act like it. Y'all know y'all not leaders. Y'all followers. Stop following each other, because nobody can lead nobody that is in your group. Not one of y'all.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5, because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. What's happening, and welcome. How's everybody doing? What is going on? All right, just checking on something real quick. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app for yesterday. Say, I've been doing well. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're doing well. Shout out to Miss Shirley, too. We ain't heard from Miss Shirley in a good little minute. How's you doing, baby? How is you doing? Let a player know. Let a player know. If y'all coming on in, you're just not coming on in. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We have 243 followers. We also, we're trying to get up to 245 followers by the week's end. We also streaming live on Rumble, rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. Need your support, like I always say. Once you come on around there to Rumble, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up everywhere. Everywhere. We not really focused on let's get 100 thumbs up before we go on and get the party started. We just gonna go ahead on and get the party started. Don't y'all hate when people been bothering y'all? It looked like they sending out notifications. But I really don't know. Don't y'all hate like when you ever been getting bothered and you don't want to be bothered? You know. They got to play it down bad again, y'all. Got to be more careful. Say another no call, no show. It be like that sometime. And my apology. My apologies. Out here in these streets, had to take care of something. Got bills. Got some bills to pay. Tomorrow is no. Tomorrow Friday. So Saturday is the first of the month. Where you got to go on and pay people. You got to pay the people that you owe. You got to pay the people that you owe. Don't act like y'all don't know it. Don't act like y'all don't know what this Friday check. You got to pay people. Stop trying to push people off to next Friday. This Friday. This Saturday. You got to go ahead on and pay people. I know it's only 28 days. It's only 28 days, not 30 and 31. Your little week short, huh? Yeah. But you knew that was coming, though. You knew that was coming, so it's really no excuse. Look here. Tennessee. What's happening? How y'all doing? Appreciate that right there. The ATL is up in the building. North Carolina is up in the house. You say that got paid yesterday 100% VA. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on to your monies, y'all. Hold on to your monies as much as possible. He said you getting a write-up, Willie. You got one more time and you terminated hell. You about to be right about that right there. That dog, you about to be right about that right there. They done... Talk about to get fired. Watch this here. The number 4 channel, guess what they done did? They took away the notifications on the number 4 channel. Now, mind you, I wasn't getting nothing from the number 4 channel, but now I don't even have the option to make money from the videos that I've been posting. Because today they decided And they say for sexuality, for sexual content. They hit a player with sexual content. Got the people, okay. Yes, he said, damn, YT really don't like me. Nope. I had to write these people back, and I say, can y'all please just tell me, just point to the video, because they did not tell me a video. Say, Willie, who booth you done pissed on? I done messed up some kind of well. I have no idea. It just makes no sense anymore. Like I've been trying to tell y'all for years, YT used to be a good place to be. It used to be a good place to work. You know what I'm saying? You used to get paid for what you did. Everybody was just so, just got so sensitive. I just don't know. I really do need to sue for defamation. I really do, because I got everything that I ever been flagged for, I ever been taken down for. I got all this stuff. All this stuff in a nice little pile, in a nice little folder. Yeah. And this is why players like me, hold on, dog it. This is why players like me be asking for you good people support. We got thumbs ups, we got the shares, we got the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, we got the join button, we got the subscribe button, we got the WillieWilliamsShow.com, we got the merch button, we got all that stuff that's down there in your comment section. In your chat right over there on the side, I just posted, I just pinned up there the GoFundMe. Support Willie's journey to rebuild. Support is a verb. It really is. I have been getting emails. Man, you gotta go fund me, man. Man, what wrong with you? Man, what you need to go fund me for? That's what's up. You need to ask the people who churn die what they need to go fund me for too. Because they always kind of write this line of unexpected or unforeseen death. So like they gotta bury somebody. And my number 3 channel, and now what's going on with like my number 4 channel, was an unforeseen death. The number 4 channel is like in the hospital on life support right now. The number 3 channel has died. We have buried the number 3 channel. Yeah. With my big in there. Yeah. So that's why I gotta go fund me. That's why I be out here begging. Yeah, because it like makes no sense for me to take time out of my day to put in the work, and this is a skill. I had to develop this skill. I don't know what y'all thought this was. But anyway, enough about me. Y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Crib, trying to taste some. Listen, we got multiple fragrances. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around there. PleasantCandles.com. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into a little something. We got, great question. How many of y'all ladies is real, like really, really down with your man? Huh? I want y'all to keep it 100. How many of y'all is down like 4 flat tires with your man? How many of y'all is really that ride or die? You say, how many channels do I got left? I got the news channel. I got this channel, which is the live channel. I got the number 7 channel. And I think I got like 2 more channels, but I don't even say, well, hell, like, got my 4 more channels that I don't even advertise. And that's probably why they still up. You know what I'm saying? But they've been around just a long time. Yeah. So how many of y'all is a real ride or die? Because I got a story. Oh, I got one more story. I'm finna show y'all a little something. Now, we have had females back in the past who have shown that there's real ride or dies. Like if they man is an entrepreneur or something, they'll hide that work, they'll throw that work, they'll swallow that work, they'll stuff that work, they'll do all this stuff because there is a real ride or die. A lot of them is willing to take the charge, but I just want to tell you, good players, you never let a baby take your charge. Don't. It is a good suggestion if she suggests taking the charge, but you don't let your baby fold. You do not let your baby fold on that work. This is not, no, we do not promote that right now. We promote manship. We supposed to be leaders, right? Man stuff. We stand on it. Everything. We is the protectors and providers. Yeah. Family stuff, right? I'm finna show y'all something. I got some, and this is out of, is this Houston? I don't know if it's Houston, but we have a Honduran woman who is standing by her man. Her husband has got detained by ICE. Her husband got detained by ICE. That baby done packed up. She unpacked up her children, and she is finna voluntarily leave the United States of America. Her husband got caught by ICE, not her and them children. She say, no. No, you taking him? Bitch, we gone too.
Well, an update to a story we first brought to you over the weekend. A Honduran woman and her 5 children will voluntarily leave the country after her husband was arrested and detained by ICE agents in Houston despite not having a criminal record.
That baby got 5 children.
526's Jonathan.
She do got a husband, and if they all his, that's what's up. Do y'all be understanding that our immigrant brothers and sisters be in the situation and they be having multiple children, but they seem to be doing better than people who is not in the situation who have multiple children?
Here catching up with the woman and her attorney ahead of their immigration court hearing.
I'm a bit nervous and scared because of the situation with my 2 youngest daughters' documentation, but I'm trusting in God, and with His help, we're going to get through this.
She got the trust of the Lord. She got the trust of the Lord behind her.
Angelica Castillo is a Honduran native that arrived to the United States 7 months ago with her 5 children and husband. All was going well until last month. Her husband was arrested and detained by ICE despite not having a criminal record. Castillo was able to talk with her husband before her immigration court hearing.
I'm happy because I was able to see him and see that he's doing well. He says others have been deported, but he's still detained. He says he gets impatient because he wants to be with his family and see his daughters.
Anxious and nervous.
Others have been deported, but he's detained. So he has not been deported yet. They've been here for 7 months. That baby say, I'm going with him. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand the type of love and the loyalty that baby got for her husband, though? Shout out to CW for the $5 super chat. He said, don't forget to support the companies that are not supporting DEI anymore. He said, get out there and buy. Ooh, I saved that thing too. I may have to show it to y'all. Here you go.
Castillo stood before an immigration judge with her attorney, Silvia Mintz. Castillo had already decided that she wanted to leave the country and self-deport, and the judge granted her wish.
Today was a very important day because...
Okay, so the judge say, all right, then, little shawty, you want to go ahead on leave? Go ahead on and get on from around here. You say, Willie, different female attitude. Yes.
we were asking the judge to give us pre-conclusion voluntary departure, which means before we even have a hearing on the merits, she wants to leave.
Minutes before her court hearing, her husband called her and told her he had finally signed documents to be deported. He will be flown to Honduras in 2 weeks. For Castillo, the judge gave her until June 26th to leave the country.
Soon we will be reunited and give each other a big hug after going through all of this, because both of us and the kids have suffered during this time we've been separated. And I do not want to be here in this country if it's not with him and all of our kids.
Ooh, talk about family. That lady say, I would rather be deported if I can't be in this country with my husband and my 5 children. I'd rather be deported and gone back around there to Honduras. Think about this right here. They ain't got no jobs. They ain't got no jobs. She's willing to leave with her man after her man done lost whatever job that he has. So now he got to go. Y'all got to go back to your country that you had them fled from and try to work and feed your children. Y'all women in the great United States of America, boy, a player can't get suspended. A player can't get demoted. Listen. A player could be making $150,000, and if they demote him to like $90,000, she out. She out. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $2 cash app. You say, Pastor, put this in the pot. Support is a verb. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Now listen, I want y'all to understand. Are there some darker hue women that gonna stand by their men? You're damn right. You're damn right. I just say that the majority won't. I say that the majority of women won't stand by their man. Shout out to T. Lee for being a member for 25 months. He say they could have just stayed in Honduras. That make a lot of sense right there, don't it? Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash out. You say, pass her that mama don't want to be a single mama. That's what I'm talking about. Look at her goals. That baby got goals right there. She refused to raise them children without their father. The only way that she is willing to raise her children without their father is if he die. Y'all understand that? Oh, but not these good Americans. Oh, not these good Americans. We don't care if you ain't got no place. Boy, hell, they putting us out. I got another man who gonna take care of me, and that's called the government.
Angelica says she has no regrets but would not embark on the journey again.
That baby taking Instagram photo, bitch. We on our way. You know what I'm
Her
saying?
attorney advises undocumented immigrants to show up for their court hearings.
And she's like happy, like she's not sad. And all these children is little children. These are little, like everybody probably like under 4. These two, they got to be twins. I think that these right here twins though. Shout out to Katrina for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there.
Don't be afraid to show up to their court hearings. Don't be afraid to follow up because there might be options. It's worse if they don't show up to their hearing and there is an order of deportation in absentia because then they will be in more legal trouble.
Angelica says she'll use these next 4 months to get all her documentation in order so that she is able to travel back to her home country and be reunited with her family and her husband. Reporting in downtown, Jonathan Mejia.
Oh, that's what's up. You say cause her husband didn't get caught in the club or he didn't choose the club. Yeah. Because he was being a husband. He was out here husbanding the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, players, you got to take care of your household. Man, I know that them hoes be out there and they be wanting to give you that hot tour thing and stuff that they see on the internet. I get it. But boy, if you got your one in the house, trying to tell you something, stay with her. Stay with him. Because nowadays, we don't know what's what. We don't know who is who. Everything look good, ain't good. Ain't that what we be saying? Everything look good, ain't good. You can go ahead on and get you a new car. That bitch will break down too. I'm trying to tell you. Who? You might as well deal with the one that you had to rebuild a motor on. You know, you got a rebuilt motor. You know? You still got 100, 200,000 miles on that baby. You know, but one of these new cars, they can just go ahead on and just fall apart real quick. The motor can fall out that bitch. The way that they is going down the road nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying something. Can I take y'all around here to Orlando? Can we be in Orlando right now? We got some parents. I think that's what they're gonna talk about is some parents out here in these streets. Well, we got signs of abuse. They say that a 10-year-old has been abused and dropped off by some loving people. Abused and dropped off. If y'all just coming on in, we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, and rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need support around here in these streets. Damn it, they after me. They after me. They're trying to tear me down. Here we go.
First at 4, the concerning call made after police say a 10-year-old boy was abused and then dropped off at the hospital. Good afternoon, I'm Nancy Alvarez.
On Stuart Moore, police say that boy is fighting for his life after his mom and another man dropped him off in Lake County with burns and bruises all over his body.
Her mom and another man. I thought that he was the daddy. He kind of like the boyfriend.
Injuries, investigators say, are signs of torture.
West 2's David Jones broke the news at noon on this call that came from Waterman Hospital. He's live in Tavares. And David, I understand you spoke with the boys' church leaders today.
We go to church. Okay.
I did. They say that they're devastated right now, that they, like many others in this community, are just trying to wrap their minds around the unspeakable, all while this little 10-year-old boy fights for his life in the hospital.
So to hear this, it hits hard, and it's very devastating.
A community left stunned. More questions than answers.
It's heartbroken. Couldn't believe it.
Pastor Dave Harris runs Faith Christian Fellowship in Tavares, just down the street from the home where police say the torture happened.
I don't know if the child is going to survive or not, so.
Staff at Waterman Hospital putting in the call to police over the weekend after Kimberly Mills, the mother, dropped off the boy, along with Andre Walker.
Do you know where they came from, an address or anything? No, I don't even have the child's name listed. He's currently listed as a JoJo in our system.
Mills, a registered nurse, and Walker would then leave.
Baby, use an RN acting like this.
Mills later returned with the little boy's brother in tow. She was arrested. Walker was later arrested.
I know those boys are sweet. They're kind, they're well-mannered.
Karen Desenor runs the garden at the church.
They worked here in this garden with us quite often after school. They played with my 2 kids. I have 2 toddlers. They're very caring, very gentle, very sweet.
We have a relationship with those boys. They used to come to our youth group. So to hear that, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, the mama is an educated mama. The mama is an RN. Now they do say a lot of our nurses is crazier than the bat out here in the doggone street. And I guess it's because all of the courses that they have to take to become an RN, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really stressful, and your mind can just go like that right there. But, babe.
Harris says the boys went to church with their grandmother.
The moment time she went back to Jamaica, the kids stopped coming.
Desenor says Walker was the mother's long-term boyfriend. She says abuse can be hard to fathom, but hopes this case will be a wake-up call to others.
Whether that's getting help, whether that's speaking up, whether you're in a situation that you need to get outside help, I pray that this is that red flag that raises it for other families who are in these situations.
Oh, sister.
Both Walker and Mills are being held this afternoon in the Lake County Jail without bond. I did briefly speak with the boys' father, their biological father.
Oh, he got a biological father. Go ahead.
Today, he flew down to be here for them. He says he's understandably devastated. We'll keep you updated with any changes to charges for the pair. Covering Lake County, live in Tavares, David.
I would love to hear the father talk.
West 2 News.
I would love to hear the father talk because they said that the father had to fly on down. So the father is in another state. I wonder, like, what does the daddy do? Yeah, he probably, his story gonna be here. Like, I've been trying to get them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been trying to get them boys, but you know she a RN and she's a woman. I've been trying to get my sons. She's a woman and she's a RN. Hell, we can just scratch off the RN part. She's a woman. That's all that matters. Children is best left with their mama them. Yeah, no. Just hear what it is. Sometime it work out, sometime it don't. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Damn it, when I saw it, I had tears in my eyes. Well, it brought tears to my eyes. They done got rid of Tip. I'm about to cry in the goddamn street, baby. Listen, I feel like don't y'all feel like y'all got like a connection with Tiffany Henyard? Don't you feel like family? You know what I'm saying? Like, got to be more careful, baby. We've been talking about Tip for about 3 years now. It's a doggone shame, but man, in case y'all don't know, they had a mayoral pre-race or prerequisite race or the race before the race or something like that right there. It was like the wild card race or something like that. The playoffs. It was like the playoffs race or something like that right there. And so y'all don't feel like that baby family? Yeah, it was the primary. A primary means like before the real race, right? What the hell does primary mean? Primary means like right now. Primary. Yeah, I don't want to give me a definition. Primary definition. Of chief importance and principle. So primary. All right. So yeah. So it was important. That's what it say out here in these streets. They said that baby done lost 87-12. Do y'all remember when Tip had and got hired for the job? Tip like his slick rapping every doggone thing. Did 87%. Oh, was that a number?
I think she said back then that 87% of people voted for me. Hold on. Damn it, so she been in for 4 years, so this is 2025. So, hold on. When did Tiffany Henyard take office? Say justice for Till. Oh, wait. All right. She was elected on February 20 to 21. She had got an 82% vote. That baby got an 82% vote. This one right here, she got a 12. Damn, baby. Justice for Till. He say she my niece. That's what's up, my niece out here, man. Damn it, she's sad right now. Damn it. 82% of people voted for her in the first time. 87% voted against her this time. Here we go. Boy.
We come on the air tonight. It appears Tiffany Henyard is out. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. Our Dane Placco has been the leader in breaking news on all of the Dalton drama. Dane, this sounds like a shocker.
Yeah, that baby got 12.
Yeah, Tiffany Henyard didn't just lose tonight. You might call this a political annihilation. Her opponent, trustee Jason House, getting a 7-1 margin over her tonight. House with 87.9% of the 4,400 votes cast here today. Henyard getting just 12% of the vote. Those numbers came in fast this evening, sparking a huge celebration here at House's campaign headquarters.
I bet this is like the fastest voting that they ever did in the city. Oh, they outside,
An explosion of cheers and emotion tonight.
A bunch of women.
As the numbers started coming in, showing Jason House and his slate winning in a landslide. Some people even started dancing. Tonight's election effectively signals the end of the 4-year tumultuous term of Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who garnered national attention for her lavish spending, personal perks, and questionable contracts, all of which are now at the center of an FBI investigation. The past few months in Dalton have been political chaos with canceled meetings, a no-show mayor, even a fistfight at the Thornton Township meeting where Henyard is also the elected supervisor.
I think that was like the last straw for people. Remember, she jumped into the fight to help her man. She was standing 10 toes down. Go ahead.
House telling the crowd tonight that Dalton's nightmare is finally over.
We faced 4 years of intimidation, 4 years of failure, and tonight is the new day for the community as a whole.
We have suffered for 4 years.
Shout out, baby, after having her real. You say she going to jail? That baby might be going to jail.
And now, victory. Yes. We are claiming victory today is ours.
Henyard is out. We dancing all night, y'all, all night. We so happy.
They celebrate more than they did for KK. Oh, go ahead.
Now, we've not been able to track down Tiffany Henyard yet tonight. She was not telling anybody earlier where she was holding her campaign event. She's been laying low. But we did talk to her earlier today as she cast her vote at a nearby school.
You mean Tip was laying low? This was her day. He said, and her successor may be cooked too. Is he still on trial? I didn't. Well, not on trial, but is he, or was he under investigation? Well, is he still under investigation? Because I know that they had a little something going on, but I thought that his stuff was over.
Here's what she had to say around 4 o'clock this afternoon.
What she got to say?
I don't win. What are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger.
Shut up.
Never know. We're not going to talk about that until we get the results, but I am confident that I will have a landslide this evening. My residents do love me despite fake news not showing the good that I do in the community, because I do a ton of good. But y'all just painted me as bad news for 4 years.
That's right, Tip. It ain't even much your fault, baby. It's the media. It is the media that baby say it's going to be a landslide. She was right. Just not in her favor, but it was a landslide. You know what I'm saying?
Get the results, but I am confident that I will.
Baby said that she finna run for something else. I wonder what she gonna run for. Well, I think that she got like what? Governor, Senate, governor, a senator, the congressman. The congressman is like the senators, right? The House and the representatives, they is like the same people. The House of Representatives. Oh, my bad. I'm just tripping. Well, she can run from a representative, right? The state representative, and or what the hell did I just say? Senator. senator. So that's like above mayor, right? Mayor run the city. Governor runs the state. The senators and stuff, they do like with the laws and stuff like that right there, right? Damn. Listen. You say that baby got to run for the border. Tip, let us know. Let us know what you're going to run for. We might support you around here. Go
You'll
ahead.
have a landslide this evening. My residents do love me despite fake news, not showing the good that I do in the community, because I do a ton of good. But y'all just painted me as bad news for 4 years.
Right. Fake news.
So not only did Jason House win, but also his backed clerk and 3 of the trustees, which means there will be almost a full slate of new trustees on the Dalton Village Board that are supporting Jason House. A huge political shakeup here in Dalton tonight. This is the primary election. There's a general election still with an independent candidate running against House on April 1st, but for all practical purposes, here in a very blue suburb, it is the general election as well. Live in Dalton.
There's a general election as well. Say governor, senator, House Congresswoman, and president. Boy, I can't. Girl, if you run for listen. I'm gonna buy me a Tiffany Henyard hat. If that baby run for president, I promise I'm gonna make a shirt. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $2 cash shop. He said Tiff gonna be doing taxes next. That baby better stop messing around with money. Listen. These doggone investigations, I don't think that the Fed's gonna drop it. I do not believe that the Feds is gonna drop it. I really don't. And they may just try to make a point. They may just try to make a little point out here by playing with that money, you know. And they really don't like now. I hope that she been filing her taxes right. I hope she been filing her taxes because
It was supposed to be Tiffany Henyard's watch party.
WGN's Ben Bradley has her message following the defeat.
Tiffany Henyard was a no-show for her election night party after it became clear that she would lose in a landslide.
So she pulled the KK. She was a no-show at her watch party. Isn't that the same thing that KK had done did? KK didn't show up at Howard. What damn it? Where did they do like the watch party thing? Was it at Howard or what? Yeah, because Howard is in Washington, D.C. All right, bam. She didn't show up for her sorrows, her ski. She didn't show up for none of them.
Did speak with her by phone. She said she accepts the election results. She said, the people have spoken, and God must have a different plan for me.
Look how that baby play on the Lord. Listen, the people done spoken, but God got something better in place for me. So listen, she will not take any responsibility for her losing because she would just put it on with hell. God just removed me from this position because he has something better. So it's not my fault that I'm not mayor anymore. It's God's fault because God has a bigger purpose for my life.
It was a far cry from the tone that she struck earlier in the day when she insisted that she would win in spectacular fashion.
Spectacular.
Hey, y'all. Hello.
Hey, Tiffany.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Tiffany Henyard, defiant on this decision day in Dalton. Is there anything in hindsight that you would have done differently over these last 4 years?
Yeah, I would have told on the trustees sooner.
That baby say she would have snitched on the trustees sooner than she had done did. Got to be more careful.
The trustees she refers to are her former allies. 4 years ago, they ran as a slate with
she looked so young and innocent back then, didn't she?
Henyard promising transparency and accountability.
She looked grown right there.
Instead,
Mayor, we've left you voicemail messages. We had to go to the Illinois Attorney General's office to get you to turn over documents.
residents got a self-proclaimed super mayor who spent tax dollars on travel, self-promotion, and a questionable cancer charity. All of it exposed by WGN Investigates, and now the subject of an ongoing FBI investigation. But why should residents pay for you to stay at the Four Seasons?
Baby, you got that thing on thick. Now I'm paying attention. Why you got that makeup on thick like that? We just saw you back when I don't even think that she was wearing makeup 4 years ago.
Seasons and a $10,000 bill in
We're talking about
first-class
the
travel.
election today. So you guys want some good
Those issues are on the ballot.
We've been talking about the same thing for 4 years. I've answered every question possible.
You've never answered
so
that.
Like you bringing up old shit, pimp. We passed that. You know what I'm saying? Tip don't want to talk about that old shit right
You
now.
guys want to talk about me winning this seat this evening? Let's go. I'll sit down with any of you. I want some positive press for a change.
Okay.
Local Democrats refused to slate Henyard for her other job, Thornton Township Supervisor, but she told me that she plans to run as a write-in candidate. That election is April 1st. She also said she's not ruling out a run for higher office, but wouldn't speculate about what that could be. She could, though, have bigger problems if the ongoing FBI investigation leads to charges.
Got to be more careful. Say that baby casket ready. Hold on. Because we got to go back. Listen, look. When I tell y'all that baby was on, she was on, baby have on no makeup. Right here. That baby have on no makeup right here.
First two are her former allies.
She was still like trying to get her hair together. You know what I'm saying?
4 years ago, they ran as a slate with Henyard, promising.
And her skin was good too. Her skin was good, you know.
With Henyard.
She still was drawing in her eyebrows though, but all right. But now, no, hell no, she can't get ready for real. Who our hearts go out to you, sister? They've been trying to tear down the dog you sister for years. It finally done happened, baby. Got to be more careful. That's what's up, y'all. If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, and rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Ooh, there was something else about that I wanted to click on. Oh, yep, the people. The people in the community.
When it came time.
I don't want to hear what y'all got to say right there. The people in the community is speaking out.
25. It is
Let's see what they
primary
say.
election night with several key races in the suburbs this evening.
There's the race in South Suburban Dalton, the big shakeup there that's making big news tonight, and battled Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Is it we can't count or that don't add up and I'm just paying attention to it? Isn't we missing like a percent? I think we missing like a percent right there, ain't it? No, maybe sort of. Or am I just being petty?
Has been defeated by challenger Jason House in the Democratic primary. House took 87% of the vote to Henyard's 12%.
House will now move on to the general election in April. Let's get right to our Regina Waldrop. She is live in Dalton tonight with reaction. Regina.
Allison, Stephan, we're monitoring this situation going on in here right now. It is a celebration happening, but a short time ago, some type of fight did break out right here that we are monitoring on a day that many say is a pivotal one for this community. They are escorting someone out we see here, but we do want to tell you.
You mean they was fighting on the day that they voted?
That so many people told me they believe this is a new day for Dalton.
Wow.
Decision day in the village of Dalton. With senior trustee Jason House and his Clean House 2025 slate victorious in the Democratic primary for mayor. Incumbent Tiffany Henyard garnered 12% of the vote, while House garnered 87%.
Yeah, like who got the 1%?
House's team declared victory shortly before 7:30.
Transparency starts today. It's a mandate. The community has demanded it. We're up for the challenge.
Henyard is under federal investigation. She's accused of questionable spending and retaliation. She did not make an appearance at her election night location, but we were told she would send a statement. With 17 precincts reporting, this primary election saw 4,446 ballots cast, which is higher than 4 years ago.
Whoa,
Here's
wait,
what voters
what
were
she
saying
said,
tonight.
give me them numbers.
17 precincts reporting this primary election saw 4,446 ballots cast, which is higher than 4 years ago.
4,000. Wow. So they wasn't playing
Here's
out
what
there.
voters were saying tonight.
Grateful for the residents, everybody coming to exercise their right to vote. We did it. I just can't say enough about this.
You have a terrific staff in here that's going to come in here, and they are going to clean house.
That's right.
So when we do get a statement from Mayor Tiffany Henyard, we'll have it on our 4 a.m. news or our website, NBCChicago.com. And from here, it's on to the general election in April, where Jason House will be facing independent candidate Cassandra Hobson.
I don't think that we're going to get any, there's not going to be no more news out of Dalton. Listen, for those of us who don't live in like Illinois, Chicago, and all that fly stuff right there, we knew nothing about Dalton. If it wasn't for Tip, we would not know nothing about Dalton. For real, for real. Now it's going to be the same way before Tip. We ain't gonna know nothing about Dalton after this.
In Jordan. I'm live in Dalton tonight. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
All right, Regina, big night there in Dalton. Let's turn now to Aurora. Mayor Richard Irvin seeking a third term.
We don't care nothing about the rest of that right there. The only thing we care about was Tip. Y'all done got that sister out of here. Sisters can't never just prosper. Sisters, just, damn it, they just can't never grow. Was it the white man? Huh? Is we over 200? I think you just said we over 200 likes. We over 200 likes. Can we get over 300? Got to be more careful. Hell yeah, she put Dalton on the map. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Got to applaud that baby, whether you liked it her or not. You know what I'm saying? You say Willie over here in Huntington Park, City Hall got raided for corruption. Jesus, who is over the city over there? Who is over Huntington Park? Just don't let it be a dog hue sister. Please. Please, because I am sick of y'all tearing down these dog hue sisters, or they just failing on their own. But nope. We cannot hold them accountable. We cannot hold our sisters accountable. No, we cannot. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Do we got some domestic love? We got some domestic love. I knew we had some. I cannot come out here and do no show without no good domestic love. We have a woman. Let me go on and grab it right here. Grab this right here like this. We have a woman who has who died after her boyfriend set on fire. Yeah. Question we have right here with the Williams Show. What that baby did.
Adam, thanks. A Midlands woman has died and a man is now behind bars after he admitted to deputies he lit the woman on fire in their home.
We brought you the first alert earlier this month. Orangeburg Sheriff's Office says the 60-year-old Harry Wolf admitted to pouring gasoline on 60-year-old Michelle Gillis and then lighting her on fire back on February 8th.
So he's 60. Was she 62?
Year-old Michelle Gillis and then lighting her on fire back on February 8th.
Wolf's now being charged with murder and first-degree arson. Investigative reporter Derek Rush has more after speaking with the victim's son.
The victim's son told me that losing his mother was very difficult.
Boy, hold on. Shout out to WIS News 10. You mean to tell me a player can do the news in a white tee? Oh, my bad. That's not a white tee. It got the lines in it, so it's like a cashmere. It reminds me of like Coogee, like a Coogee sweater or something like back in the day. I thought that was a white tee. What?
Son told me that losing his mother was very difficult, and it contradicts what you see below because we gave out very little information.
We started asking the investigators, well, what can you tell us? What happened? Because the only thing we knew at that time was he called my aunt and said he lit my mother on fire. We didn't even get no whole full stories of what happened until the news reports came out.
Sadness as Terrence Bottoms talks about his mother's death. Arrest warrants say Michelle Gillis suffered third-degree burns after being lit on fire by her boyfriend. As Wolf was leaving the scene, he crashed into a fire vehicle, spending days in the hospital. The sheriff's office arrested Wolf after he was treated for his injuries. Chief Chandra Gibbs saying this is being treated as a domestic violence case.
He left the scene and he ran into a fire building. What? And that, listen, do y'all know that this is an old photo? She didn't look like this in 2025. Why y'all not taking pictures? I don't understand.
Arrest warrant.
This is like the best picture and like the most recent, but it's probably like 10 years ago. 10, maybe 15 years ago.
Warrants say Michelle Gillis suffered third-degree burns after being lit on fire by her boyfriend. As Wolf was leaving the scene, he crashed into a fire vehicle.
So he set her on fire, he left the scene, and he crashed into a fire vehicle. Boy, what's the chance?
Spending days in the hospital. The sheriff's office arrested Wolf after he was treated for his injuries. Chief Chandra Gibbs saying this is being treated as a domestic violence case.
Yeah. It's tragic when there's any loss of life. We have, unfortunately, in South Carolina ranked extremely high as it pertains to persons that have lost their lives to domestic violence.
Experts explain navigating domestic issues isn't easy.
When someone is attempting to leave a domestic violence relationship, it's very important for them to measure out what it looks like to do so safely.
Oh, she was going to leave? Haven't I been... Willie been trying to tell y'all? Y'all don't want to listen. Baby, I don't like that wig. I don't like that weird, like it's too full or something like that right there. It's closing your face in or something.
To do so safely.
In an incident report, Gillis claimed Wolf had been physical in the past.
Losing that type of control, he can become more vengeful, more rageful, and he will attempt to take things to the next level.
I wonder how long that they've been boyfriend and girlfriend, because if they ain't been boyfriend and girlfriend like a long time, then it just goes to prove it just proves that poor decision making is not just for young women. It happens with old women too, or older women, or our cougar babies out here in these streets. So no matter what y'all age is, y'all be making some horrible ass decisions. Go ahead.
And as he hangs mourning flowers for his mother, Terrence has a message for anyone dealing with domestic violence.
Yeah, right, her bob, not bobbing. For real though.
One time is too much. Because if he did it to my mom, he had to be physical with her at some point.
We did ask Chief Gibbs about communication between investigators and Gillis's family. She says it's something they are looking into. The family has started a GoFundMe account as well to help cover the cost of funeral arrangements.
Boy, I thought they gave you that doggone microphone and say just do the story. I thought they just saw you walking around and you just had on a clean white tee and they just gave you the mic. Hey, we need you to say this.
Here in Orangeburg County, I'm Derek Rush, WIS News 10.
Domestic violence experts say it can take as many as 8 times for a victim to successfully leave a domestic violence situation.
So y'all hope y'all babies be getting whooped 8 times or loved on 8 times, and then y'all be like, you know what? You're never gonna change. Enough is enough. I'm leaving. 8 times. Y'all might as well stay. I want you to understand, and this is why I say that y'all might as well stay. Because they say that we attract what we attract, right? If you done lay around here with somebody and you done counted them, number 6, you like, if he do this 2 more times, just 2 more times, I'm out of here. You lay around there until number 8, and then you went on head on the left. You know you like domestic love relationship, like you really, really love a domestic love relationship. So the next person that you get with, you will attract the same characteristic that was in the one who you left. You will get into another domestic love relationship. And if you don't get into another domestic love relationship, you're going to ruin that relationship because that's not what you like. Just here to help, babies.
If you or anyone you know is a victim
they go the number right there, but if y'all not going to remember the number, and if you're not going to write it down because he's sitting right next to you, the number is 911. The number is 911 for the National DV Hotline, or like we say around here, the Domestic Love Hotline. The 1-800, the number is 1-800-799-7233. That number again is 1-800-799-7233. Please call if you need assistance.
Domestic violence, help is always available.
Help is on the way, babies.
You can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline 24/7 at 1-800-799-SAFE or 7233. And here in the Midlands, you can always call Sister Care at 803-926-0505.
They got a thing called Sister Care because y'all supposed to be like sisters. Y'all supposed to like come to get like together and stuff, but y'all typically don't. I bet that it's some of you ladies who be like, I don't even see why they be crying about domestic love and all that fly stuff right there. He doing it out of love. And I like them type of women right there. See, I like the women who just keep it 100. Yeah. He hit me sometime and I hit his ass back. You know what I'm saying? I like them type of women right there. Damn, that don't mean that we need to break up. What is y'all, stupid? Y'all weak. Y'all weak if y'all breaking up. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah. You thought that you were strong. I'm talking to you with your weak ass. You can't take a little love with your weak ass. I can. Oh, we got one. We got I think, damn it, they call them. He looked like he just have a good time.
Former Delaware County.
He just looked like he have a good time out here in these streets. We have a ex-gym teacher. And they typically be calling people exes after they done fired them. You know what I'm saying? But we got an ex-gym teacher who was accused of inappropriately touching 6 girls during a tennis lesson at a Yorktown high school. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. 6 times. 6 girls. How do you say girl in Spanish? Numero, Nina, isn't it? Isn't it Nina? Nina has a name. Nah, I ain't doing that right there. Isn't it La Nina? Yeah. So say, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Says La Nina. Says La Nina. I sound like what is that news thing? Damn it, I can't even think of that doggone news right now. But it's Nina. Telemundo. I sound like that right there. Telemundo. Yeah. So says. Says La Nina. That's what's up. Here we go, y'all. He done felt on 6 allegedly.
Teacher is facing battery charges tonight. Several female students reported uncomfortable interactions with him. CBS 4's Claire Curry spoke with the victim's parents about what reportedly happened during class.
Oh, it was in class?
The Yorktown Police Department began receiving complaints about Kevin McNamara, a
Kev, that's what they call him at the bar. Kev.
Teacher at Yorktown High School while he was employed there. The superintendent of the school system says McNamara was a gym teacher and athletic trainer for more than 20 years.
We don't have bias between if it's a teacher or just someone walking down the street. Somebody comes in with a complaint and an issue, we investigate it to the fullest because that's our job.
One of the victim's mothers tells me that in late October, McNamara was showing students they could keep a tennis ball in their waistband between swings. He reportedly then pulled her daughter's bottoms to the side and placed a ball in her pants.
So he pulled it to the side and put the ball in her pants. You know, like Serena them be doing when they be tennising. They put the balls like inside their skirt, right? Go ahead.
After school, the student told her mom that it made her uncomfortable. When the parent called the school to let them know what had happened during gym class, she was informed her daughter wasn't the only student who had reported McNamara's behavior. Another victim's mother tells me that her daughter experienced a similar interaction. In her gym class, McNamara used her as an example to show where to place the tennis balls, this time reaching up under her shorts.
He got up under her shorts and placed the ball? How'd that work?
Ball kept falling, and the girl says he reached under her shorts 3 times.
You let this man that you was uncomfortable with, your teacher, place the ball up under your shorts 3 times? What? I don't understand. Oh, okay, good.
Shortly after these reports were made, McNamara resigned from his teaching position.
It came out to 6 students that were interviewed. And that's what was forwarded to the prosecutor's office.
Court records show he's charged with 6 counts of battery, Class B misdemeanors. Charging documents state he knowingly touched students in a rude, insolent, or angry manner. The police chief reiterates students should feel safe to report this kind of behavior in the future.
And they can, go to their SRO in the school if they feel comfortable, or they can call, or parents can call the police department or dispatch, and we'll look into it either way.
McNamara has a pretrial conference scheduled for Thursday, where the defense attorney and deputy prosecutor will try to resolve the case before it moves further in the court system. McNamara has not been arrested. He is only charged at this time.
Yeah, so filling on the babies, it's only a misdemeanor. He'll take that right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a misdemeanor? Oh, hell yeah. Go ahead on, man. What is that, like 30 days or something like that? Right there? Oh, it's not. It's a bond. That's what's up. But he have not been arrested. No. So you mean to tell me? So he placed the ball. She said up under their skirt or up under the shorts?
After school, the student told her mom that it made her uncomfortable. When the parent called the school daughter's bottoms to the side, keep a tennis ball in their waistband between swings. He reportedly then pulled her daughter's bottoms to the side and placed a ball in her pants.
So he pulled the bottoms to the side. So like he grabbed like the elastic, and he put the ball right there and let it go. That's what I'm thinking.
After school, the student told her mom that it made her uncomfortable. When the parent called the school to let them know what had happened during gym class, she was informed her daughter wasn't the only student who had reported McNamara's behavior. Another victim's mother tells me that her daughter experienced a similar interaction. In her gym class, McNamara used her as an example to show where to place the tennis balls, this time reaching up under her shorts.
That's the problem. That's the part that's just throwing me off. He reached under your shorts. So do y'all go to, nah, because they playing tennis, right? So y'all going to, what kind of shorts? Were they like tights? Like the yoga shorts? 9 times out of 10, it was the yoga shorts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all be out here wearing. Is what your mama be buying. So if he went up under some tights, man, how you got to go up under tights to show? I don't understand. But I really ain't tripping about the first time.
Ball kept falling, and the girl says
so it couldn't have been tights. So it wasn't tights because the ball kept falling.
This time reaching up under her shorts. The ball kept falling, and the girl says he reached under her shorts 3 times.
So the ball kept falling. So they was loose pants, loose shorts. You let him do it 2 more times. Every time it fell, he just go all up under your.
Shortly after these reports were made, McNamara resigned from his teaching position.
He said, you know what? Enough is enough. I done felt on enough for him out here in the goddamn street. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Now they in high school. Remember, these are the same people who they say can determine whether they is a her or a him. They can determine whether they want the surgery. They can determine whether they want to be a mother. They can do a whole bunch of things. They can make all these decisions. All these decisions. And you don't know how to say, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was one of her classmates, she'd probably say, oh, hey, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Ooh, y'all play too much with this internet. Y'all play too much with this internet. Oh, I got one for you. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. And we streaming live on rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need y'all support around here in the doggone street. Can y'all hit the thumbs up button? Can we get some more thumbs up? Can we get over 300? Can we get over 300? God damn it, they trying to beat me down out here in these streets. We still got the GoFundMe link up top. Shout out to everybody who have donated. Shout out to everybody who have donated to the GoFundMe. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I really, really do. You say the G-string to the side, baby. Let me take a glance. The way you shaking it, baby girl. You got me all in the trance. Give me a chance with money in hand for a table dance by Tila. That's what's up. That's what you wrote out the whole bar here in the doggone street. Y'all want to talk about grooming? I hope this is not sexual, YouTube. Whew, I have no idea about these good people. But we have a situation, and I'm believing that this is in the great state of Florida. My state, stand your ground state, but your home state. Please don't run up. We're in 55 life state. Look at this good couple. Look at the couple. They're together. That's what they say. Married. My condolences. A married couple arrested for grooming a 16-year-old girl into a relationship. How do you groom? How does a married couple groom a 16-year-old to be in a relationship? How does that even happen? Shout out to Miss Juicy for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Look at y'all. Here we go.
A husband and wife are in jail after police say they had a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old girl. Investigators say the couple reached out to the teen on social media.
NBC6's Nico Clemens is live in Aventura with the disturbing accusations. Nico.
Joanne, Jackie, investigators say this couple started messaging the girl on Instagram back in October, and from there they formed an inappropriate relationship. This right here is...
It sounds like that they just poly. Oh, threesome pilot.
Alvaro Jaramillo and his wife, Isabel Estrin. So police say weeks after messaging this teen on Instagram, they met with the teen and another young girl and were sexually inappropriate with the young girls. The arrest report says days later, the couple invited both young girls to the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for the weekend. And then once again, they all participated in sex acts. Investigators say the teen started dating the husband and wife, and they were sexually active many more times. The report says the couple would drive the teen around to different places like casinos, bars, lounges, and clubs. Investigators say the teen's mom found out earlier this month about the inappropriate relationship and that her daughter was sexually active with the husband and wife. Police arrested the couple here in Aventura yesterday. Detectives searched their phones and found a disturbing and inappropriate picture and video of the teen on the husband's phone.
Sir, you better be very careful to only use your phone to make phone calls or search the internet for legitimate things, because if you're recording anybody, you're going to violate your stay-away order. You could face additional charges and you'll be locked up in jail until your trial.
Detectives say the husband and wife both confirmed what the teen had told them. The husband, he was already on probation for stealing money from an elderly person, so he is still in jail. His wife also in jail, but she posted her bond. In Aventura, Nico Clemens, NBC 6 News.
How many of y'all, mad by this story? I don't. I'm like, oh, all right. So she consented. Although she cannot legally consent in the great state of Florida, but she consented. When I'm saying that she consented, but she can't consent in Florida, I mean she can't legally consent, but she did consent, meaning that she was not raped. They had multiple. They was in relationships. They was in a whole relationship. Say 16, stay in that hotel. Where was her parents? Yeah. Wait, what mama them? Yeah, 16, that's grown. The sad part about it is in Florida, you got to be 18. See, but she can consent to hunch. She just can't do it with somebody that's 4 years older, you know what I'm saying? She can't go past the 4. This would not be a problem if him and his wife was 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be a problem. It would not be a problem right now if she just had a baby or just having her second baby and putting another player on child support. Right now, we wouldn't have a problem with that. Nope. She decided to be with a couple. And I'm kind of glad that it happened like that right there, because they cannot, well, just in my mind, you cannot say that she was forced into anything. You cannot say, well, they did use the term grooming. They did do that right there. But they was really, really able to groom 2 of them really quick. Remember, they reached out to her and she bought a friend. Listen, players, don't we like chicks like that? So you gonna bring a friend? You go ahead on, girl. You is it.
Sexually inappropriate with the young girls. The arrest report says days later, the couple invited both young girls to the because she had to tell her bestie, "Ooh, I met these people on the gram." Another young girl and were sexually Instagram. They met with a teen and another young girl and were sexually inappropriate with the young girls. The arrest report,
she volunteered.
Report says days later, the couple invited both young girls to the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for the weekend. And then once
they invited them for the weekend, they spent the weekend at the casino. Where their mama them at? Yeah.
Again, they all participated in sex acts. Investigators say the teen started dating the husband and wife, and they were sexually active many more times. The report says
many more times. So, boy, they had a blast. And then her mama found out and done snitching. Her mama done snitch. See, a lot of y'all will be like in your feelings. This is disgusting. This is just wrong. No, it ain't. No, it ain't, because she could have been doing this with 17, 18, 19-year-olds, and we wouldn't be saying nothing. Remember, she volunteered. Hell, she bought somebody with her. That baby probably work at the Wi-Fi or something like that every day. But anyway, and he on probation too. The only reason people is upset because it's against the law. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. Y'all don't do this type of stuff right here because it is against the law. You can want to do it, but you're gonna have to wait a few more mango seasons. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you don't want to wait. I know that you don't want to wait because by the time mango season hit, boy, they be ran through. I understand, cause boy, in 2025, oh boy, they slanging and banging out here. They slanging and banging more than you dudes is. Sure enough, yeah. You thinking that she's a little princess? She's not giving that thing away like that. Shit. One hole ain't playing out here, especially the ones on the gram and TikTok. They ain't faking. It's you people who believe that they're not out here hunching like that right there. Y'all better start talking. If y'all got kinfolk in high school, please talk to the boys. Please ask the boys what's going on with the girls. Boy, they is worse than, listen, they worse than the fellas now. They worse than the dudes now. They smashing and they moving on. It is what it is. It is what it is. That baby is doing her monkeys. They doing their monkeys the way that they want to do their monkeys. And damn it, we can be upset. That's not the way women is supposed to be. Girls not supposed to be this way. At the same time, they smashing and moving right along. You know? So, we get mad all we want to. It's their life. It's they monkey, her body, her baby, man. But moving right along. We blaming a rapper. We blaming a rapper. We got a situation. Let me go ahead on and grab this right here. I gotta get it together first. I gotta get it together. We have some kids who was killed by grown men. And they say that the grown men were playing gangster. Right? That's what they say. They say, and they also blaming a real famous rapper for these kids being killed. Here we go.
Police now blame the deaths of 2 Atlanta teens last summer on a violent street gang in our community. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Just hours ago, APD announced they now have charged 7 people with the murders. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at Atlanta Police Headquarters to tell us what we're finding out. Tyler?
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Investigators say 2 13-year-olds were innocent victims caught in a gang retaliation shooting while celebrating a birthday.
The overall theme in this case is grown men playing gangster.
Atlanta police say these are the innocent faces of gang violence in Atlanta. 2 of them, 13-year-old boys Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman, were killed. And 11-year-old Dontavius Davis was wounded last July in a shooting on Spark Street. APD says Freeman was killed on his 13th birthday.
Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes. Before gang violence ultimately took his life.
During an afternoon news conference, investigators blamed the deadly shooting on a local rapper. They said the attack was in retaliation for the rapper entering a rival gang's territory to film a music video.
In the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions, and you know who you are.
Authorities say a
calling out a rapper.
Ranking member of the Goodfellas gang who was incarcerated orchestrated the attack using a smuggled cell phone.
Why is it always dog you folks is using some like Italian words for mobs and gangsters and stuff like that right now? The Goodfellas, because they hadn't saw the movie. Yeah, no, it's just crazy. Why we can't come up with like our own gangster type names or something? Why we got to use like the Italians and the Sicilians names? I would never understand that right there.
Following those instructions, the suspects opened fire at an apartment complex where the 3 young teens were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Police say they weren't the targets.
These kids were innocent victims.
Innocent victims. Say, why was a 13-year-old out at 12, 13? Out at 12, 13? You say 11 and 13-year-olds say no chaperones at the party. You say Willie the rapper is little baby. That's what they say.
So when we talk about the gang involvement, These two 13-year-olds and this 11-year-old, they didn't have a gang involvement.
Those arrested were identified as Keontae Sanders, Richard Hollis, Reginald Thomas, DeKeithion Mobley, Marcus Crawford, Traydon Crawford, and Allie Caldwell.
They said his name was DeKeithion. Who did that?
Have a gang involvement.
Those arrested were identified as Keontae Sanders.
Shout out to player out for having tattoo on his neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks bad people. I just like to point it out. And I think that's a tattoo over his eyebrow.
Sanders, Richard Hollis.
He got a tattoo on his neck too.
Reginald Thomas, DeKeithion Mobley.
DeKeithion. You need to shape up or something, pimp.
Marcus Crawford, Traydon Crawford, and Allie Caldwell.
Allie Caldwell, you got tattoos on your neck too. So everybody, shout out to everybody who got tattoos on their neck.
The final two were arrested Tuesday. Police had some tough talk for those responsible.
Goodfellas Criminal Street Gang being one of the most hyper-violent gangs in the city of Atlanta.
The Goodfellas Street Gang. I don't know why we can't take out the gangs. I think that we just try to do shit too much by the book when it comes down to law enforcement. And it's good that they do things by the book because we don't want people to be above the law. But if they is terrorizing neighborhoods, maybe we need to stop doing things by the book.
And we will pursue you relentlessly in making sure that we keep this city safe and suppressing violence.
And the investigation continues. There is a $50,000 reward for information about this case. We're live in downtown Atlanta.
Ooh, 50 grand? Oh, somebody gonna say something. We can't, hell no, hold on. Oh, wait, did I press it? I think I just pressed the thing. It's about to go. What is it gonna do? There it is.
Arrest warrant connects Atlanta rapper Lil Baby to the murders of two 13-year-olds in the Oakland City neighborhood last summer.
That's a good one. You say, Willie, they got a RICO coming. Oh, I can believe that right there.
Atlanta police announced 7 arrests today in connection with the teen's deaths, along with the shooting of a 12-year-old. Atlanta News First Madeline Montgomery is live tonight outside Atlanta Police Headquarters. So, Madeline, police believe this stemmed from an incident during a rap music video.
That's right, and they wouldn't name the rapper in the news conference today, but they did name him in this arrest warrant, Dominique Jones, who goes by Lil Baby, and they say they are working around the clock until they can arrest him too.
He got to experience about 30 minutes of being a teenager before his life was taken.
Since July of last year, Atlanta police and the FBI have been seeking justice in the deaths of 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis.
Now celebrating a birthday party when gang violence and gun violence found its way to Spark Street.
Davis's 12-year-old brother was shot and injured as well. 8 months later, 7 arrests have been made.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that they got shot after 12 o'clock at night. I think that they're going to say it, though.
Mr. Sanders, Richard Hollis, Reginald Thomas.
But there's one person police still want to hold accountable.
Cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Although they didn't name him at today's news conference.
They could kind of use that. I think that they can get him on inciting, well, not a riot, inciting a shooting. Inciting violence because he went to a rival's neighborhood where you knew some shit was going to pop off.
Knew he should not have been.
Although they didn't name him.
You knew you can't go around there.
And at today's news conference, arrest warrants disclosed Dominique Jones, aka Lil Baby, is the rapper Atlanta police still have their eye on.
You say you blame the daddy.
And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible.
Police say there's still a $50,000 reward for the person that gives tips that lead to more arrests in this case. Reporting live in Atlanta, I'm Madeline Montgomery.
Well, if y'all know something, say something. Boy, that's a whole 50. It's the summer coming up, too. It's the summer coming up, and y'all around here ain't no snitch. Ain't no snitch. $50,000. Y'all slinging all that dope and don't even hit 20. You don't want to take that little 50 and go on like vacay or something like that? Don't you want to do something for your mama? Don't y'all, hell, because when dog and you folk get some paper, you know I got to buy my mama a house. You know, at least you could buy your mama like a new car or something like that right though. You know. 50 bands, Y'all can re-up for real, with $50,000 up. This cause bricks going for how much? How much is brick going for right now? 24 or something like that right now? 20, it may be going for 26, depends on the state that you. I don't even much know, but I'm just saying it can. You can pull yourself up by your bootstraps with 50 grand. Just trying to help. Damn it, how many of y'all think that they gonna get Lil Baby? I think that they gonna get Lil Baby. For real, for real. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Y'all out here trying to be gangster. Out here pulling up, and you're pulling up where your ops at. It's a doggone shame. Keep playing these games. Keep playing these games. Somebody gonna mess around and get killed. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be not you. You like a drunk. Damn it, you rappers is like drunk drivers. Y'all keep living. Everybody else around you keep dying. It's a shame. Let's talk about these schools. Let's talk about the school real quick. We got an all-girls school. We have an all-girls school, you know, a place where all the girls at. A place where ain't nothing but monkeys in the building. You know what I'm saying. We have an all-girls school, a Preston High School. Preston High School in the Bronx is shutting down at the end of the year. Why is they shutting down an all-girls school?
Disappointing news for students, parents, and faculty at an all-girls Catholic school in the Bronx.
The Board of Trustees for Preston High School made the decision to close the school at the end of the year because of low enrollment and budget issues. Many students and teachers are now wondering what is next for them.
Low enrollment. So people is not. So I wonder how much do the school cost? Hold on, because this is a Catholic school. How much does it cost to go to Preston High School in the Bronx? Let's see what I get real quick. The tuition. Oh, well, hell. It's $12,000 a year? $12,000 a year for tuition.
Witness News reporter Pedro Rivera in the Throgs Next section with more.
$1,000 a month.
All morning long, students, parents, and alumni have made their way to Preston High School in the Bronx after the news Preston is closing its doors.
I'm supposed to be touring colleges. I'm not supposed to be calling my mom frantically saying, where am I going to go?
Junior Cielo John says she's like many of the 369 students at Preston who were shocked by a late-night email from administrators saying they need to find a new place to finish their high school careers.
She sounds like one of the boys, don't she?
This mansion has been here for 75 years. Like, this is not just community. This is not school. This is history that they are trying to erase from us.
The Board of Trustees sent a letter to parents Tuesday evening, which reads in part, quote, the realities of declining enrollment, financial limitations, and an aging infrastructure have brought us to this decision. It goes on to say it is unrealistic based on historical trends to expect enrollment to reach a level that would allow Preston to thrive.
You say her voice sounds suspicious. That's what I'm saying, like she sounds like one of the boys.
We have enrollment in school, and we always have enrollment. So many new freshmen. There's so many new classes coming in every year.
The board says it may feel sudden for families, but talks about the options for this waterfront property have been in discussion since 2019.
You say she eating monger, huh?
And discussions to purchase the land by Preston has been ongoing for the last 18 months.
So somebody please call Dr. Umar. We got a school for sale. We got one for sale.
Principal Jennifer Connolly sent a follow-up email to parents stating Sisters of the Divine Compassion, who own the property, presented an offer that was not in the best interest of the school.
You say, Willie, there are no more virgins need to be to qualify. Damn, that's probably what it is.
This wasn't the school's decision, or the principal, or the teachers.
You say that you're Sisters of the Divine Compassion, but it seems like greed is taking over compassion.
You say Sisters of the Divine. So it wasn't the school, it wasn't the principal, it wasn't the people.
You say that you're Sisters of the Divine Compassion, but it seems
not in the best interest of the school.
This wasn't the school's decision, or the principal, or the teachers.
You say that you're Sisters of the Divine Compassion, but it seems like greed is taking over compassion.
I want so many more generations to be the next class graduating this amazing school.
These girls sound strong. Like they strong voiced it. I don't even know if that's like a thing, but they strong voiced it.
And this community that we have built. So truly it's devastating.
Saving Preston! PHS, yes!
In the hours after the announcement, Facebook and Instagram pages called Safe Preston have popped up, and parents are posting petitions trying to do anything they can to keep the doors open.
That's what it sounds like, some feminism, huh?
They do plan on holding a rally outside of Preston High School Thursday morning, and also in White Plains at Sisters of the Divine Compassion. In Trosnik, Pedro Rivera.
I gotta ask y'all players a question, man. I gotta ask you players a question. I know what some people gonna say. You should be able to do it without you having a problem. I'm gonna say it. Hold on. Let me get to that shot that I just saw. That shot right there at the end. I'm gonna put that back up there. Players, do you put in like an application to work at an all-girl school? Like I just had them say, I know some people is going to say you should be able to control yourself and all. Do you put in the application to work at an all-girl school? And it's not even to say that you're going to do something to like the high school students. I ain't saying that. I would tend to think that they going to do something to you. I would tend to think that if you is a male teacher at these schools and they don't get their way, or you punish 1 or 2 or maybe 5 on them, you put in your life in their hands. Again, I'm not even saying that you gonna try one on, which I won't put it past you. Ain't nothing but girls there. I'm just saying something. They look grown, some of them. But we should be less worried about a male teacher banging one of them, supposed to one of them lying on the male teacher. One lie, one false accusation. Yep, just one. He touched me. He put the tennis ball up under my shorts. Just saying. I know that you want to be a teacher. I know you like the I know that you is a softball coach. I know that you a volleyball coach. I know these things. I know that you a girls volleyball coach. I know that you was a girls soccer coach. Well, I don't know how y'all day something, boy. I know. And you just got to teach girls. I get it. But boy, in this day and age, one accusation, because they know that they can lie, especially in high school, especially now with the internet, they can lie and get away with it. They would not be held accountable or nothing once they lie on you. Your name is tarnished. It's over. You say, I can see them blackmailing them. I'm trying to tell you. But our problem is we think, oh, man, they're not going to do that right there. They wouldn't do that. Them girls trying to get an education. Them girls trying to go to college. Yeah. To where they can hunch the professor. Yeah. How many of y'all children can't read? Since we talking about schools real quick. How many of y'all children can't read? Remember when hold on. When did George Bush sign in No Child Left Behind? The act was signed into law by President Bush January the 8th, 2002. No Child Left Behind. And I think ever since he signed that, ever since he put that in play, cheering so stupid. I mean, a lot of these children should be left behind. They really, really should. Because when you don't hold unsuccessful kids behind, when you don't hold them behind, we graduate them. And we put them on out here in these streets. Like this.
Report the harrowing tale of a Hartford Public Schools graduate. She earned her diploma, unable to read or write, and what she endured is troubling.
She sat down with News 8's Eva Zamaris for her first TV interview. She shares her message.
This is a special report from a precious moment in time captured in a photo of a young girl with so much hope and promise for the future. But her journey from that moment would prove to be unlike anything she could have ever expected.
And that's what I just thought about. Like, that was like literally the turning point. Was when the No Child Left Behind Act came into play. We was not holding children back anymore. And that has damaged a whole generation.
She could have ever expected.
My name is Aley Ortiz, ALEY as HAORT.
Struggling to spell her own name, 19-year-old Aley Ortiz tells us the school district she entrusted with her education failed her.
That baby 19 had a hard time just right then spelling her name. She's saying that the system failed her. Keep listening.
Graduating last year, unable to read or write.
My time in Harvard Public School was a time that I don't wish upon anyone.
Ortiz moved from Puerto Rico to Connecticut, becoming a Hartford Public School student in the first grade. She struggled with a speech impediment, dyslexia, ADHD, and initially a language barrier.
Every first day of school, I would tell the teacher, hey, I cannot read and write, so please be patient with me. So everyone knew.
For years, she asked for educational resources and support, but instead, she says she was bullied, harassed, and neglected by district employees.
I cried knowing that the people who has big titles know that this is happening, and no one has stepped up to do something about it.
Ortiz has now filed a lawsuit against the city, Board of Education, and one of her special education teachers, claiming her learning disabilities were not properly addressed by the board, and as a result, she continued to struggle academically. This specific complaint names Tilda Santiago, a special education case manager and teacher, who would allegedly yell at, belittle, ridicule, and humiliate Ortiz, adding Ortiz would frequently run to other teachers and/or administrators in tears and emotional distress. We reached out to Santiago for a comment. She directed our request to the Board of Education staff attorney. We're waiting to hear back. Ortiz used talk to text and other technology to get her grades up, walking the
She used talk to text and other technology to get her grades up. She used her phone to get her grades up. Go ahead.
Age at graduation. A moment filled with mixed emotion, text and other technology to get her grades up. Walking the stage at graduation. A moment filled with mixed emotions.
It's the treatment that she had to go through at the hands of several of the people who were the adults in the room who were supposed to be helping her.
We reached out to the city and Board of Education, who tell News 8 they can't comment on ongoing litigation. The superintendent's office also declined to comment. Carol Gill, president of Hartford Federation of Teachers, told us she can't speak on the specific lawsuit, but thinks there needs to be a review of policy. It does give educators in Hartford pause to reflect on the sometimes conflicting goals to increase graduation rates, while also maintaining high expectations consistent with what a high school diploma should mean. Ortiz wants to see change happen so that no other student will have to experience what she did.
Education is so important, and I believe we have forgotten the meaning of it.
That baby say education is so important, and I believe that we've forgotten the meaning of it. But you can't read or write, baby. Now, how many of y'all want to bet that she's no virgin? Willie, why would you say that? Because these high schoolers is hunching, just like we did. So the reason I'm saying that, because I'm pretty sure that she done had some boyfriends or a boyfriend. The player who was peeing in you couldn't help you read and write or something like that. Nothing. Do y'all know that not now time they said anything about her parents? They is literally, this thing is in litigation right now. That mean that baby about to get paid. Just think about this right here. They said nothing about parenting. Nothing at all. If anybody should be held accountable, it should be parenting. The parent. We're going to put parent, we're going to be singular. It's hard for me to believe that she had both parents inside the household. It's really, really difficult for me to believe that, but it is what it is. Now, she came over here when she was an old baby. She was born in Puerto Rico, right? They said in Puerto Rico, and came over here when she was just a little bit. So it should have almost been like her first language was English, right? You say he couldn't read either. Got to be more careful. He said her parents is both in prison. Well, whoever was her guardians, it's their fault. Whoever was the guardians, it's their fault. And yes, the whole epidemic from elementary to middle school to high school, it's their fault also. But she was diagnosed with so much shit, you know, it almost got me thinking that she was probably like a crack baby or something like that. A meth baby or something, you know what I'm saying? Because she's 19 now, and it's 2022. So she was born after No Child Left Behind, when that dope was good out here in the end. I'm just trying to tell you something. But she trying to chastise the people. I want y'all to really, really think about this right here. She used technology, talk to text, and other technology to get her grades up. How would you use technology and you don't know how to read? Well, I kind of guess, well, you don't have to know how to read to use technology, but how do you even do searches? Well, I'm pretty sure that you could probably say what you want to search for, but you couldn't go on the gram. You couldn't go on Snapchat. So you ain't got no TikTok pointing out that I graduated and I can't read or write. Do you know that you would like get rich real quick? For you to come out here and say the school system failed me and listen, I got my diploma, yada, yada, yada. I can't read or write. They did not help me, yada, yada. And people will want to hear your story. You say, Willie, you use tech and can't read either. Damn it, you about right. You was about right. I just get my certificates and keep it moving too. You know what I'm saying? But
I will tell the teacher, hey, I cannot read and write, so please be patient with me.
When she first walked into the school, she'll tell the teacher, I can't read or write. Just be patient with me. I wonder at what grade did that start in? And why is it every year knowing that you can't read or write? Well, I guess you can't write if you can't read, because you need to be able to read to write. Got it. How many of y'all believe this shit? Now, I'm listen, because there is a lot of people who can't read. I get that part. I really, really do. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. You say, Willie, she can't even spell lawsuit. Bam. My biggest problem, shout out to the mayor. Appreciate that right there. Here's my biggest problem. This right here.
My name is Aley Ortiz, ALEY as HAORT.
Struggling to spell her.
How many of y'all think that she just played on our intelligence just then? How many of y'all think she just played on our intelligence? Yes, Fantasia came out and said that she couldn't read, right? R. Kelly said the same thing, that he couldn't read. Right. Yep. You're right about that right there. But for how she did to try to spell your name, one thing, if you can't read or write, it don't mean that you have a memory problem. But they did say she have anxiety or some other shit like that right there. But if you can't remember at a time to where we cared about education, because she said that we don't care about education anymore. How you know? You remember that. You could not remember how to spell your name. How many of y'all believe that? Now, I can believe that she can't read and write. I'm going to give her that. I don't believe that it's difficult for her to spell her name. I don't believe that.
LEY as HAORT.
struggling to spell her own name. 19-year-old Alicia Ortiz tells us the school district she entrusted with her education failed her.
She entrusted the system with her education instead of entrusting whoever her guardian was. Yep, Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. That's what he said too. Which at a certain point, him and Kelly, and I think Fantasia had went back to school or something like that right there. But if at some point your ass couldn't read and write and now you got you some damn money, you should have been taking classes out here. But then again, I can't call you a fool because you already can't read and write. But it's the people who is around you. It is mama and daddy them, which 9 times out of 10, especially in the doggy community, there is no damn daddy. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say I don't believe her BS. Listen, I don't believe that she can't spell her name because that's just by memory. But then they did say that she had a problem.
Instead, she says she was bullied, harassed, and neglected by district employees.
So she was bullied, harassed by district employees. How the hell was she bullied by district employees? Where was she at to be around the district employees though?
Being right. So please be patient with me. So everyone know.
I can believe that she also speaks Spanish too. She got the 2 language things going.
For years, she asked for educational resources and support, but
yeah, she spelled all the way up until her last letter, right? Mm-hmm. And then she paused. She's thinking about it.
Instead, she says she was bullied, harassed, and neglected by district employees.
I cry knowing that the people who has big titles know that this is happening, and no one has stepped up to do something about it.
It's just nowadays it's like with the it's just the internet. It's like everything is on the internet, and like I keep trying to tell y'all, this generation is so unequipped or under-equipped while having all of the information right in their hand. You say, how old is she? She is 19. She is 19.
Ortiz has now filed a lawsuit against the city, Board of Education, and one of her special education teachers, claiming her learning disabilities were not properly addressed by the board, and as a result, she continued to struggle academically. This specific complaint names Tilda Santiago, a special education case manager and teacher, who would
they don't teach writing in cursive anymore.
Allegedly yell at, belittle, ridicule, and humiliate Ortiz, adding Ortiz would frequently run to other teachers and or administrators.
So nobody helped her. And this is why she gonna win a little lawsuit.
In tears and emotional distress. We reached out to Santiago for a comment. She directed our request to the Board of Education staff attorney. We're waiting to hear back.
You say she had an IEP. She ain't gonna win? Oh. They said that she was dyslexic too. Yeah.
Ortiz used talk-to-text and other technology to get her grades up, walking the stage at graduation.
How you use talk-to-text to get your grades up if you can't read what your work is? Again, I'm not saying that she can't read. Well, I am not saying that her saying that she can't read that I don't believe. I believe that she can't read, but how do you do your work if you can't read though? How does that even work? Somebody got to school me on this right here, but listen, we're gonna keep our eyes on this one right here. We're gonna keep our eyes on this one right here, baby. But like shout it like from here on out, you got to find some courses or something. You got to do you something online, baby. You got to do you something online. You got to start with your ABCs and just work your way up like that right there. But you can learn, anybody can learn how to read on the internet. And you also go sign up for some classes, something like that right there too. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even hold you. It's just a shame though, man. Like it's just Really a shame. But it happens. It happens. People, they slip through the cracks because leave no baby behind. Don't you leave no child behind out here in these doggone street. Everybody need a certificate. Everybody need a trophy. Everybody done lost, but everybody need a trophy. That's what's up. Listen, appreciate y'all for rocking. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end. Other night news. We only got up to 285 with the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Appreciate all that y'all do for a player. Shout out to Eric for being a member for 30 months. He said, nobody that stupid. He said, I bet she spelled her name right when she's setting up her social media accounts. All right. All right. Play with it now. Play with it. Baby, your friends ain't your friends. Your friends ain't your friends. She said, and everybody knew that I couldn't read and write. People ain't your damn friends. Your family ain't even that. Everybody in your life is your ops. For real, for real. We had 294 with a thumbs up. Appreciate that right there. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger, so your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Listen, since they have demonetized the number 4 channel, we're not going to upload on the number 4 channel for a while now. We're going to shift on over to the number 7 channel. We're gonna put all of the standalone videos. We're gonna put them on the number 7 channel and right here on this channel and the Willie Williams Show, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. But if you have not subscribed to the number 4 channel, please go ahead on and subscribe to the number 4 channel and the number 7 channel. I really do appreciate y'all because you never know. You never know with the decisions that YT is out here making. He say keep going. He say I'ma take back my GoFundMe. Got to be more careful. We do have a GoFundMe link. It's linked up at the top. I really do appreciate y'all. I'm trying to rebuild while they still trying to tear me down. But hopefully with you good people, it'll all work itself out. Say Willie need to watch your 12-3-6-9. Yeah. For real. It's horrible. But trying to stay afloat because I really love to do what I do. Just see what else. They say Willie got 7 channels bringing in $100 a month. God damn, that's nothing. He say Willie down bad. Y'all support the GoFundMe. It's simple. It's really simple. But listen, y'all have a good one. I'm finna go ahead on and bounce. Y'all do what y'all do, but y'all stay alive. I'm out of here, man.